The great thieves lead away the little thief, meaning the great thieves actually can be considered to have always been the politicians, rulers, leaders, dictators, and the other powerful individualities that ruled the world, controlled it, and shaped the people, societies, and cultures in their own image, in their own projection of violence, arrogance, evil, aggression, envy in one or another. They have always been the most powerful people and also the greatest and the biggest of all thieves in the world and across history. Whether or not we like it or admit to it or approve of it is another matter, and it solely primarily depends upon our thinking, recognition, character, intention, and obviously virtue, whatever you want to call it. But obviously these societal thieves are nothing in comparison or in front of the debauchery, manipulation, exploitation, and other dangerous games of the politicians and the rulers, influencers, and rulers and politicians play, or they have always been playing in one way or another. Because that is the bitter reality that most people don't even want to admit to. We are not thieves, we are taxpayers. We are being exploited, manipulated, corrupted, not only by the system as a whole, but also by social media and the constant desire, yearning, lust for money, possession, wealth, all the time has eroded our soul, infiltrated our psychology, hijacked our peace and mind, and ultimately corrupted our hearts, actions, behaviors, relationships, whatever you want to call it. But obviously the little thief can be cured and reformed on the basis of education, wisdom, and other counseling. But the great thieves are always going to be there in one way or another in the form of politicians, rulers, influencers, bureaucrats, capitalists, because they're always going to be supported and voted into power, because we cannot live without politicians. We always want politicians to govern us and lead us, because we cannot lead ourselves, and that's why we're highly dependent upon politicians or some people to lead us, control us, govern us forward in everything. And that's why we choose politicians. But ultimately we end up being or getting exploited, manipulated, corrupted in one way or another. So that is the tragedy of this democracy and the right to vote, that we ultimately bring in dangerous powers and evil people into power, even though we don't want that to happen. But still, politics itself is dangerous. Government is essentially immoral. So the great thieves are always going to be more powerful and bigger than the little thief. So that's how it works. And the great thieves create the little thieves